Hello everyone and welcome back to Coffee Talk. This is a little bit of a late night upload. I just got off work and I figured, hey, let's play something a little bit relaxing. I have over here off camera a wonderful cup of tea. Yes, I know the coffee game and I'm drinking tea, but I'm drinking it out of one of my favorite mugs. I'm drinking my favorite tea, Lipton tea, hashtag not sponsored, with a little bit of AJ Farms honey in there. It is so good. But just like last time, we're going to play 3 nights, I think. We'll see how we're feeling, and then kind of go from there. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm excited. I really enjoyed the last time. Oh. Orcish Workers Union in talks with government over their pleas. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. And then werewolf activists imprisoned for owning illegal fury sedative. Interesting. Ooh, Hyde. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. How we doing, buddy? Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gala is coming. After his shift. It's pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our, when obviously there's only you here. Oh. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on. Did you think I was serious? Oh. Nah, give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Ginger. Okay. That's sweet. So double ginger then? And warm. Mr. Hyde. Ginger green tea coming right up. Your drink is ready. Good. Glad you like it. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, ask away. You said you're here for work? Yes. For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honorable as that. Then, are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal. In case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. And what is it? Guess. You travel a lot, more or less. You befriended a startup founder. So I assume you either have your own startup, or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend. Then, what do? I had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model. I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure. So I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products? No way. Vampire models. We are naturally good looking. I like this. I think that is neat. I think that it is a very neat thing. I think it's a very scummy thing, but I think it's a neat thing. Skin paler than an elf's, but we don't have those annoying pointy ears, which makes us basically a bunch of good-looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? Isn't that false advertising? Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. Never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years? Wow. I think that's so interesting because like when you think of a vampire, right? Like 30 years is almost nothing to someone who can live forever. Freya. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person, if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey, you look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. Just my default state. She only has two states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling? That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay. But I'm stuck and in need of a warm drink. So brew me something, please. Coffee? Nah. I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. Okay? Warm, bitter. Cool, sweet. No coffee. Make me something warm and sweet. Do I make it? No coffee, warm and sweet. Curious. Warm, a little cool, sweet and bitter are even. I'm gonna see if that works. See if that works. I think we should be good on that. Serve it. A warm, sweet drink. Ready? Nice. Yes. Perfect drink to end the day. So you're a writer. Oh, hang on, peoples. Freya, got a new thing. Coffee. In case you didn't get it the first time, I'm a big fan of Nateman and Hurakami, so there's that. Okay, new thing with Freya. I got 3 levels of Freya. Nice. Yeah, I work for the Evening Whisper. And then I got a Mr. Hyde. Ooh. Oh, I got 3 levels of Georgie too. Hang on. Earns more than you. Get paid for learning things. Nice. And then Georgie. Favorite things: movies, Police University, Cop Story, Robert Cop. Father of 3 beautiful girls. 3 kids. Good on you, man. Yeah, I work for the Evening Whisper, but I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So, not fantasy or sci-fi? Still not sure. Probably it'll be normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Yeah, discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? Difference in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest difference will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. Bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate each other. I sure hear that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyway. Painting the what ifs. It's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out, and I'll fly back here to have it signed. Aw, thank you. That's so interesting. Like, I really like the take that this game has on that topic, because it's such a very sore topic to talk about. But when we read fantasy and stuff like that, when you have elves and dwarves and orcs and succubi like Luna here or Lua here, my apologies. I don't know, but I find it very interesting. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea before I continue. So good. Hi everyone. Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. You by yourself? Yeah, I just finished a meeting. In need of an escape from my coworkers. So I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey coming? Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Oh. To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is that a problem? No, it's nothing, sorry. Then a cup of green tea latte, please. Green tea latte, do I have that? Green tea latte. Green tea milk. Interesting. Isn't that what Bailey's ordered last time? I think that's what Bailey's ordered last time. I'm failing miserably at latte art, but that's okay. I'll do a little lotus flower or something. That's what we'll call this. I'm using a mouse, so. Yeah, sure. Little flower, little lotus flower. Serve the wrong drink for the first time. What? Oh, sorry for the mistake. Huh? Did I click T? No! No! Lua, no! I feel so dumb. It wasn't even green. It should have been green. Fuck. I didn't want that achievement. Fuck. I'm so upset. He hasn't. Damn it. I can feel you all screaming at me. Please don't worry about that. Get my... I'm getting smacked by my spoon. Who's this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Or was, I don't know. Ooh, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. Usual racial problems then. Psst, show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the question you started. It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close, and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Put my tea back. Put my tea back while we listen to this tea. Just the same as we've been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple? And he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual? I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years. That was without familial approval, right? Well, yes. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family will disown him. Yes. He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family. Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him. Make a family of your own. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua, did you ever think about the risk when you started dating him? Yes. No. Maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you were the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Old man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, did you want to marry Bailey's? I love him, of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish, because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. Can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. It's not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. And you choose which one is best for you. Pretty simple. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care anyway, Miss Lua. I will. Bye. Oy! Oy! Okay. You were super harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well, you didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself, anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Speaking of... Oh, there he is. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Harshly. to someone that needed it. But not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? You remember my Fury remedy? Mentioned it a couple days ago. The one with ginger and caffeine? Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger. I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know when you get it right. Okay. Tea, ginger. So we tried honey last time. What if we try lemon? Or milk? Lemon. Here's your drink, sir. I'm 100% sure this is not the remedy I would need. Let me try brewing another one. It's okay. I'm more interested in the story. It's a second drink. It's a second drink, y'all. I'm upset. So, tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. And that's about it. Hide. Oh, hide. You never change, do you? Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now? Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her, hide. She's got a good point. Ugh, not you two. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually you don't bother with these kind of things. I've seen you actually avoid it. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place is seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic. Judging from the reaction I received today, you may be right. But there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I gotta go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Okay. Oh. Also, if you guys hear squeaking, that's my dog outside. He's not happy. He's squeaking his toy in defiance. Leave down below in the comments, what's your guys' favorite warm drink? I can see, because when I look over here, I can see when my mic picks something up, and it's picking up the squeak, and I think it's great. Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored, and that's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously. I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was. Something indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yes, why? You ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. Huh? Alright, Moxie. Thank you for the evening. Pleasure was mine. Bye. That's such an interesting thing to think about. Like, if you guys have best friends or someone you've known for years, like, thinking about what life would be like if you didn't know them is definitely something that is interesting to think about. What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Galler. Care for another drink to end the day? Sure. Cafe latte, a caffeine boost dominated by milk. Interesting. Interesting. I really do feel like a fly on the wall in this game, and it's It scratches an itch. I think I talked about this a little bit. It scratches an itch that I didn't know I needed. It's just, vibes. Evening Whisper. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Opinion. Who watches the Watchmen in Seattle? Cats are the best creature on earth. Research has proven. Facts. I love my cat. Love my dog. I love my cat. She's my first baby girl. Oh. Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir? The usual Earthling linguistics problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. You want to order anything, sir? Oh, yes. We have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. What do you mean? It is all right. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything? Anything. Anything? Okay. Ooh, I got some cinnamon? Do I get weird with it? Mocha. Cinnamon honey chocolate. Here you go. Your drink is ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. Yes? Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yes? Why did you put your finger in the drink? It's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Oh, yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually... What word is that? Polypropylene drink apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? This is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes. We wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly, you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encounter. It has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? Same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stipper apparatus, we do not need to put our appendage in the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hand on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived? Where did you come from, sir? Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details, but we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Find what the Earthlings call a female, and then breed. So you came from a faraway place to find a date. Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. You know what? He's right. He's right. Date. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. So, how's the mission so far? Not good. Not good at all. We are using the unique communication application. Unique communication complication. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I never heard about it. Wait, are you talking about a dating app? This system used a fire symbol as their sign. You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. Didn't go well, I assume? Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform, and they said some words that cannot be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that, but you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad? Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear. But some did? Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places? Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Okay. I'm not gonna mess this one up. Cafe latte. Coffee, milk, milk. Coffee, milk, milk. Green tea latte was green tea, milk, milk. I think I hit tea. I think I hit tea. Coffee, milk, milk. She didn't ask for any latte art, so we're not gonna do latte art. Your order is ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. You here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Excuse us. Yes? Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But is your name Urukai 69? Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Urukai 69 anywhere. Oh. You really are not her. Of course not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Or go to a club or something. But we do not have any friends on Earth. That hit a little close to home. Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting. But when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Oh, sorry. Mad respect to Trekkies. And Star Wars people. I know, I sit on both sides. How dare I? Also, let's get Myrtle real quick. That's so many. Hey, Rachel. Myrtle, birthday, 13th May. Game developer. Shout out to my game developers. I am one, or I was one. Game programmer working on Full Metal Conflict. Nice. Forget everything I said. What time are you supposed to meet this female lord? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She bailing on you, man? What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. Oh, the color. Oh, I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. She didn't reply. I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. Believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was... We are pretty objective people. But somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before. Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed? The most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never ceases to amaze us. And if that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately, but we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice owner. Please just call me Moxie. Thank you for your time, Moxie. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way, the breeding norms. Although you can also use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care on your way. That was awesome. I like them. They're cool. Whoa, boy. Who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for the friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Laika the dog? A date from a dating app. I should have been here. What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common. But it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Like, Englishman in New York alien. Or alien. Alien. Outer space? Probably. Or other dimensions, I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah? How's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. With capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? What do you mean? Can I read the draft novel you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. Actually, I prepared a printout of the draft. So you were planning to show it all along? I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill. And I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright. Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback. I will. Now, will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. take a look. Oh, I don't get to read it? What? It's in here, right? It's in here, right? Also. Arame Gendru. Rough day. Let me read it at my own pace, okay? What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character. Oh my, is the main character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You're a prime example standing in front of you every day. Like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. I got a mer person. Welcome. Would you like to drink here or take away, miss? Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding. I'll order right away. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay to order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like, as long as we have the ingredients. That's the case. Do you have masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please. Do I have that? Tea with spices. These are the two spices I have, and that's my tea, so it's bound to happen eventually. I actually don't know masala chai. Oh, I'm so good at my job. I can make tea. I just hit my desk and my knee hurts now. I believe this is the drink you were talking about. From the look of it, I think so. My tea has gone cold. This is it bad, miss? Oh no, it's really good. It's brought back some memories. Oh, they're good ones. Oh, they certainly are. They certainly are. Huh? Where were we? The main character. Character feels very you. You bet. If the reader knows me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? It sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. If you say so. Sorry. Did you say something? Yes? Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short story. Ew, my tea's got me burping. Short stories for the newspaper. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey! Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book if I finish it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. I think my favorite quote is, a blank piece of paper is God showing us how hard it is to make a world. Now, whatever you believe in, I just think that is a very unique quote because, like, if you've never written something or created something like that, it is true. Like, writing fiction, writing nonfiction, writing a story is something that I think will forever be my greatest challenge in work. And telling that story is definitely something that is also very challenging. Because the confidence to write something, it has to be astronomical. The confidence to put that out there into the world has to be even bigger. So, I'm a writer. And even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Ah, pardon me. My name is Aqua. Very fitting. Hi, Aqua. I'm Freya. And barista here is Moxie. I just realized she has tentacles. That's cool. And the barista here is Moxie. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. Oh, okay. Aqua. 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 Are you at the top of my thing? Nope. Aqua. Aqua. Birthday, January 12th. Researcher by day, aspiring indie dev by night. Interesting. And then we got masala chai. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know? Thanks. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my, I forgot, you're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes? You said you were a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops. I'm sorry, I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. My name is Myrtle. What do you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. No wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further, but could I ask your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Yeah, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but we can swap email addresses if you want. Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about. Is this the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. Facts. If you guys have never seen the Assassin's Creed movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you've never seen the Borderlands movie, you'll know what they're talking about. If you're gonna make a video game movie, make it a video game movie. Don't make it a movie that's about a video game. But I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. And FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. You play video games? Yes, all the time, Myrtle. I'm doing it right now. Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of games you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first person to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers. They're more accessible to play. So this is a really interesting commentary that I kind of want to talk about for a bit while I have you guys here. If you want to skip ahead, you can. But like, I would consider this an artsy game. For my friends that watch my videos and stuff like that, they know like I played shooters and competitive games for a very long time. I was a collegiate esports player. So like I've played a lot of games that are mainstream or competitive and things like that. And I think to me, there's a level of soul that goes into games like this. Like I wanted to be a game developer because games to me are able to tell stories that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else, right? Like this game, you'd never be able to make a movie out of it. Not doing it justice. kind of like what they're talking about. And I think that like the commentary on a lot of people who play games like this are gamers that have gotten tired of like mainstream games. That's true. I think that it's definitely a good commentary on that, but I would also say a few exceptions out there that will play a mainstream game and still play games like this. Because I play games like Ready or Not. Well, I wouldn't consider Ready or Not mainstream. It's kind of getting there. But I also think we live in an age where mainstream games are fleeting, right? You have like your model of the week or the model of the month, right? Where it's a game that does very, very well for a select amount of time, and then it kind of poofs, you know? I think like Lethal Company is a good example of that. Like it's a game that did this on the charts of popularity, and then you don't really see it as much anymore. You have a lot of clones like Lethal Company likes, but I think it's very interesting. And I think the style of indie game is definitely bleeding into mainstream games a little more. But it's interesting, and I think it's a very unique commentary on gaming. But let's go ahead and get back to our coffee shop. And they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long. But at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got the look of an RFC hipster, you know? Nailed it. So, you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course, it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, Moxie. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. It's cool. It's cool. It's just cool. There's a lot of commentary in this game that I like. So, yes. Oh, that was a nice talk. But you haven't given me a proper feedback for the draft yet. And I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kind of good. Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious. That much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize that expression you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short. And I will be really honest about it. Gulp. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay? Let's start at the beginning. Cappuccino, Italian delight. Fun fact, I actually don't like coffee. I'm not a big fan of it. I haven't found a coffee I like, I guess. But if you guys have a type of coffee you like, leave it down in the comments. Coffee or tea? Let me know. I'm a big tea guy. Like a good tea. Like a good herbal tea. Research found that most Fury sedatives on the market are not safe. Gallo was right. Gallo was right. Profile, Morris Lester, from slum to glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. Okay. You want to order anything else? Oh, she's been here all night. I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay, then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh, man. Hey! Aqua. Oh, Aqua. Fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Moxie. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Moxie. We have you with us, though, so no, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah? Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. Have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. I got a new plant. Lemon cinnamon tea. Russian tea. Huh. I need to try this. This just sounds good. Myrtle. Aqua. You keep giving me new recipes, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I got to be best friends with Aqua real quick. Mermaid from Atlantis and a friendly introvert tea lover. Full Metal Conflict video games in general. Grandma. Moved to Seattle to achieve my dream of advancing technology as far as we can, trying to find the place and person where I belong while doing something I love. And then Russian tea. Despite the name, it's a totally American drink. Looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right? Whoa, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? Been here since you left last night. Blub, blub, blub. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said, you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? I don't know. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Moxie. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're a full-fledged oceanic. Born and raised in the sea? Why'd you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know, but my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. You know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. We're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. You have siblings? Of course. We're sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives. Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy. How about you, Freya? You have any siblings? I have not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also live in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco. I've lived there, or near it. Near our parents' house. He's the good kid and I'm the rebel. I'm working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. It's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me, I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Your espresso's ready. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. I thought I was gonna have another bad drink. I was about to box Freya's ears. Good evening, sir. It's an old pappy. Good evening. How can I help you, sir? Ah, yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Taylor Madujahe? I butchered that. I don't know what language that is. I apologize. Susu Telur Madu Jahe. It's Indonesian. Oh, well, it means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf. But I'll add egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. 1 cup of... What is it? Okay. Means milk, egg, honey, ginger. Milk, honey, ginger, and then I mix the egg in. What? I can't. Trash. Milk. Ginger. Milk, egg, honey, ginger. Milk, honey, ginger. Brew. I'm gonna assume that I put the egg in. Milk is good, but there's definitely not an STMJ. Don't worry about it though. This isn't the worst drink I've had after ordering the MCA. How do I put the egg in? Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. I see. Ah! May I ask how old you are? Being creepy, old man. Back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Moxie. Who is the pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? That creepy old man's trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh, I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Moxie. Please, call me Hendry. Hendry? Hendry. It's so cute. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong. Florencia. Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh. I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. The night when you drove her home, she was hanging out with shady people. Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in the coffee shop talking with Freya and Moxie here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Oh, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel like she's getting more and more distant. I don't know what to talk to. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we ended up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space. But be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. Left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. When she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she's achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans, and I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know, maybe. Psst, Roxy, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. Bye, Aqua. Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully, they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on the manager, if that will ease your mind. Please do. Let me just check really quick. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name, Lester. He's... Wait, what? He's... Oh, I can't... He was in the newspaper, right? Oh. Yeah! Yeah! I feel so validated. Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. I just got a call. Gotta go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait. You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait. Oh, poor kid. Poor old man. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Sorry if you see me guys do that. I don't know, I haven't been feeling too well. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz, but things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She survived being an idol, even managed to graduate and start a solo career. Sounds like someone who could take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There's a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are a father. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. But But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously? That's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. Doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teams. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Moxie? Take all the time you need. Ooh. Alright, we're an hour and 10 in, but I want to do another night, so we'll do another night. This is our last night. Thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you guys are enjoying. Okay, werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from Salic Town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Oh, military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. It's too real, man. It's just too real. Like, it's so... Again, this game is such a very good commentary on the world. And this game was made in 2020. Like that's... I'm not gonna get into that. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off. But it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept. But you need to handle it carefully. And gracefully. I know. Gala! Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? Looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Moxie was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? Just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Moxie for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. You want to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay? Remember, it has tea and ginger. Okay. Mint. Ginger. I think I did tea, ginger, ginger. Let's go ahead and do pea, ginger, tea. Ginger tea. Is this it? How is it? Nope. Shrink doesn't even follow my guidelines. Far from it. Oh, my pardon for the mistake. It's tea and ginger! Never mind. Anyways, please don't mind me. Continue the discussion. Did I click the wrong thing? Again? Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Tide coming? No, by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely then. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Bailey's! Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Hey, how are you doing, Fred? Not good. What's going on? Moxie was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each discussion you make will give you a score. What? The score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, the kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on NetStream. There's nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. Sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, right? At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I've finished it, okay? Alright. As Moxie said, though, I won't have the time. Gritting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't worry, don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyways, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte. If you know how to make it. Do I have ginger latte? I'm assuming it's a latte with ginger? Coffee, milk, ginger? I'm gonna assume. Nope. Ginger latte? That would be ginger coffee. Oh. Found a thing. A ginger latte? I don't have enough things. Cafe latte. Ginger latte. Ginger latte. Milk? Ginger milk, maybe? Or is that just ginger milk? Yeah, it's just ginger milk. I'm running out of trashes. I've tried coffee milk ginger. No, it's just ginger coffee. How do you make a ginger latte? Because that's a latte. Or no, that's a cappuccino. Whoops. Coffee, milk. There's gotta be a thing I'm missing. Yeah, that's a cafe latte. There's gotta be, is it in latte art maybe? No? Okay. Cancel. Okay, I got one more attempt. Okay. It might be I think I did coffee ginger milk last time. Does latte art make it a latte? There you go. Thanks. That is the wrong drink. I'm sorry. It's good, but need more ginger. It's not that bad or anything. I guess it's just my personal taste. Noted. Needs more ginger? Ginger milk? By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? I am bleeding. I don't know why. Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I've finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course. But I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you're finished your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, Gala's over here. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Ooh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details. But this succubus was super hot. All the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly! Ooh, I have a fly on the wall and I love it. This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was, let's call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So, I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew I was after. It annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So, Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out. I got back just as Lua's arrived. Total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, anger, sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. It's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? It was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us the reason behind the fight and your family stuff. And then this guy Hyde joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, what? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? let me tell you about my family. Or I should say most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. You must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know? Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So, when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose... I just realized I have a lot of blood. Whoa. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshiping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Who is the only person that can make me feel alive? She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gallo, you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. Well, put family before any other. We often have our own problems with the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know? Love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time, it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It'll be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. We'll have each other and that's enough for us. Tell me, you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You need some? What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they felt ill or got seriously injured, emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country, they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being half. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thank you for the drink, Moxie. And Freya. Bye. Ooh, I love this game. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. Hey, we're leaving anyways. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world where only humans are around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Woo! Woo! Galahad. Ginger chai latte. Good to calm yet warm your nerve. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining me for another episode of Coffee Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed just as much as I did. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.